Just caught this little guy. I'll go and let him go now. I know most people like to kill them, but I don't, so. G'day everybody, I'm Dazza, and welcome back to Deadhead Shed. This is part 11 of the 1964 Falcon Futura build. I keep laughing every time I say build because it wasn't meant to be a build, but it's how it's turned out. Anyway, now I've got some work done. I was hoping to have the engine bay all complete. I have started it, but it's not finished. But, you know, life's been getting in the way. Our youngest has moved off to university, and that hasn't been easy on the family, on myself, my wife, and my son, and my daughter, of course. Yeah, we're so proud of her. And yeah, it's all good. It's all good for her, and she's going places, so that's great. Also, our son Aiden has started a new job, and good on him too. So yeah, things have been busy, but not so much on this. Anyway, hope you enjoy. Sit back, relax, take your shoes off, have a coffee or a tea or a beer, and enjoy. Cheers. I like it. It's good. It's really good. In case you're wondering about the colours of the engine, the silver is the original Ford colour that was used back in 1964 to paint these engines, and also the gold rocker cover. That's an original that I had, and I reckon it looks pretty damn good. I can't wait to fit everything else on there just to check it out and have it looking done. It's going to look really good. I'm happy with it. Right, looks like I'm going electronic ignition. I did have a distributor for this 221, so I've got an XD sitting down the paddock, and it had this in it, so yeah, I'm going to use it. I've cleaned it up. I need to actually remove some of the base. I'll show you when I take it off, just so I can fit the clamp onto it. So yeah, I need to just grind some of that away or cut some of it away to make it fit properly. I've also got the leads and the cap sitting over here. Might as well use them. I'm not sure about the coil. I suppose I could use that, but yeah, probably look a little bit out of place on that engine. But anyway, I'll make my mind up later about that. All right, got the distributor in and also the cap and leads cleaned up. The distributor does turn. I've actually put the bolt back in the crank and spun her over. And yeah, the distributor is turning, so that's good. These leads, original Bosch as well. So that's nice, that's good to have. And I may have to shorten them yet. I'll wait and see. All right, what do you reckon about that coil? All right, as you saw, I was working on that, the base of the distributor, just trying to round that off so it fits onto the block okay. There it is there. Fits pretty good actually. Now I can fit that clamp and bolt in there. I might have to use a shorter bolt because the original bolt is fairly long and I don't think it's going to fit in there. Got the clamp on. Not much room there with the bolt head. I probably needed a, I have put a shorter bolt in there. There might be, eighth of an inch smaller, the bolt. But I reckon something with a narrower head on it might have been better. Because I had to lift the distributor out a bit to get that in. Anyway, it's in there now, so hopefully I don't have to take it out again. Man, that's some good shit. Tastes like harmonic balancer. Now, I just noticed I've gone to put this pulley on and it's actually hitting the thermostat housing, so I can't use that. So I've got a smaller one here. I was up in the air which one I was going to use because I was thinking about the cooling of the engine, but looks like my decision's easy now. The small one's going on. And looks like it lines up with that bottom pulley pretty good. So I'm going to clean that up and paint it, and I'll put that on. Alright, radio knobs. About time old mate come through with these. Got the new knobs put on the radio. Looks pretty damn good. Just need to get that display. I know a fella that does have a couple, and I just got to get some money together so I can get one off him. But yeah, that's all I need for this radio. Well, for making it look okay anyway. I don't like the chances of it working unless I have it repaired, and I'm not worried about having it working. Eventually, yes, I might put a Bluetooth setup inside it just so I can run it off my phone. But yeah, I don't care about having the AM original radio on it, as long as it looks good. Okay, got one side of the brakes done, the passenger side. Now, I had to make some adjustments to the brake shoes. Here's the other side, which I haven't put on yet, but you can see the shiny part on that brake shoe. I've had to grind both sides down a little bit, just so that I could fit that self-adjuster. That slot there just doesn't fit over the shoe on both ends. There's the other part there. So yeah, I've had to grind that part of the shoe down so that that adjuster would fit. But besides that, and all the parts that go in there, went together pretty good. I've already put the handbrake cable on this side anyway, so it's fitted. And yeah, got everything in there, all the self-adjuster stuff, the cable. There's the handbrake lever in behind there. So yeah, all good. So hopefully it should work all good. All right, on to the other side. Okay, got both sides done now. Well, almost. I'm missing a spring that goes across between the self-adjuster bracket, that bracket in there, and over to the other shoe. So yeah, I've put the call out on a Facebook group. I need 3 of them, and then I can get this finished completely. So yeah, just one of those jobs. I'm always chopping and changing between what I do. It sort of breaks the boredom up of, you know, stripping engine bays and rust repairs, that sort of stuff. So it's good to try and get stuff finished, I think. So, all right, I'll wait to get them springs and then I can get these done. So on to something else. Okay, next job. Time to remove that gearbox off that old engine, as I'm no longer using that 170, so it can go back under the bench over there. So yeah, I've already started removing the gearbox. Needs a good cleanup. I need to get rid of the adapter plate. Actually, I need to get rid of that bell housing too. It's been machined to fit the 170, that gearbox being off a 221. So I have another bell housing over there I can use that hasn't been machined. So yeah, I'll remove that off the other gearbox, and yeah, I'll use it. I should undo the right bolts, shouldn't I, if I want to get this bell housing off. Just realised they're on the other side. That's why this channel's called Deadhead Shed. Let's try the bolts on the other side, shall we? I reckon that might work better. Got the transmission all cleaned up, and that bell housing and that dipstick tube all painted. Also got the torque converter installed. Well, it's just sitting in there, but yep, she's all ready to go back onto the engine. I think it might need some new grease in there. That one, that's kind of gone a little bit hard, I guess. I might just clean out what I can and then throw some more in there. Before I fill that with grease, I'm going to just make another gasket. Looks all right. Good. Just going to use wheel bearing grease. Should be all right. Do the same job, I imagine. Just going to goop it in there. I don't know how much I need to put in there, but anyway, I'll just fill it up, I guess. Alright, that seems to be squeezing up now when I force it down, so I reckon that'll do. I'm only guessing this too, by the way. I mean, what can go wrong? Using my good woodwork tools for car building, I don't know. Gonna use this stuff. It's probably rubbish, I don't know, it was the cheapest I could find. 100% silicone. I normally use Permatex, I don't know whether that's the same stuff or not. Let's put a little bit around on the top of the lid as well. Got a couple of tears in it. Oh well. I'll slide that end back onto the section that I've hidden under the grease. Alright, it feels like it's gone into it. Alright, good. Alright, and that I'm going to call done. I'll just got to nip that up and I'm finished. All right. I can see why people get their cars sandblasted or dipped. Anyway, not complaining, kind of. Anyway, I've pretty much got about half of the engine bay stripped. A lot of places around bolts and the hard to get to places, and the firewall I haven't done yet, but I'll get to that next time. Anyway, I'm back to work tomorrow, so this will probably sit here for, unless I come over after work, but I knock off at 5:30, so your 10-hour shifts, I don't feel like doing anything when I get home. I might come over and look at it, then I might be inspired to keep going. So anyway, see what happens. I'll see you next time. All right, well, here's to another video, guys. All done. Cheers. All right, guys, that's the end of that video. I hope you enjoyed it. A lot shorter this time. I reckon that's probably a good thing. Some people like the long videos, some don't. So I thought I'd do a shorter one. Anyway, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, that'd be great, helps me out. And oh yeah, sorry for my sense of humour on that package that turned up looking like it come from Colombia or somewhere. I thought it was funny at the time. But anyway, doesn't hurt to be a dickhead from time to time. All right, see you next video. See you later. Cheers.